What is inner child healing? How can you do it? And why is it so powerful? I had a higher self-hypnosis session today, and my client remembers being a little girl up until the age of 8 where her dad would beat her mother, and she would be in the other room with her siblings listening to this, feeling helpless because there was nothing they could do to help their mother, even though she was crying out for help. As you can imagine, that little girl inside of her that's still there wants some healing. She's scarred and scared and hurt and feels unprotected and unsafe and unloved. So today in her higher self-hypnosis session, I asked her higher self to download Creator's definition and perspective of self-love into both her and to that little girl. Next, I asked her higher self to teach both of their hearts, minds, bodies, and emotions what it feels like to love themselves, both her and the little her. Her higher self went on to describe, saying it looked like they were both shedding old skin and putting on new skin. They were both elated, and then her higher self showed her a puzzle piece. It was a piece of the missing puzzle. It was a piece needed to make the whole puzzle complete for her healing journey, for her life. And I love the suggestions her higher self gave her when I asked, what are some things she can do to show love to herself? Her higher self said, write herself love letters and take what she would consider to be spiritual baths. She was told to look at herself in the mirror more, to talk to that her and that younger her in the mirror often. And because she's a giver and a lover, she tends to put others before herself. And she was told to take that same love and time and care and attention that she gives to others and turn that right back around on herself. She was told to have more fun, to dance, and to do things that really help her enjoy life. Pat herself on the back and admire how far she has really come in her life. But the point I wanted to really touch on here was how I had her younger self come along with her older self to get healing. So whenever you learn a new concept, whenever you learn new healing, invite your younger self, that younger version of you along to also gain from that. If you're doing something for yourself to show yourself love, also talk to that little girl and show her some love. Tell her how amazing she is. And every time you think of things from your past that bring up bad memories, go and rescue that girl. You are the future version of that little girl. And since there is no such thing as time, you can actually literally go back there and be her savior. Be the one to rescue her and take her out of that abusive situation. Show her that someone sees her, notices her, loves her, cares for her, and wants to protect her. And then watch how healing that little child inside of you will help dramatically impact your life for the better today.